Hi. Sorry, I haven't had time to sit down and watch your video from start to finish yet. I tried, but got sidetracked, but did go back and skim through your video. Thanks for taking the time and effort into your review. It's a shame we can't see eye to eye. In fact, some of your comments came across as slanderous. It's a shame that instead of communicating with me about questions or concerns, you just kept these to yourself so you could attempt to ridicule me. Well, I actually did communicate with you about questions and concerns. That was the very first thing I sent to you, and you responded to me with all the answers I needed. I know I shouldn't even bother responding to some of these things I noticed about your assault on me and or my game, but I can't help but feel the need to defend myself. Footage and review is from the old version of the game. The game was updated since, and with that has numerous tweaks and enhancements. I told you this as well prior to the release of the video. Yes, you did, Andrew, but unfortunately, I can't keep going back and re-editing my review on the basis that you keep updating your game. You should have told me about the boss glitch. Feedback like that helps improve the game, and I take all helpful feedback on board. One thing that set off the alarms for me was the negativity. Not just from the reviews, but your personal negativity towards criticism. Whether it was someone having a joke or someone giving you feedback, you've been censoring people left, right and center, all so that people will buy your game without knowing the judgments of like-minded gamers. The reviews you get are reviews you should take on board, but it seems you are far too gone from reasoning with all these reviews people have left. Or did you want to hold on to that one so you could rip me apart for it? Regarding the allegation of stolen assets, you are mistaken on my intentions. I would never do that willingly. Sort of defeats the purpose of hard work on everything else. And if there ever was an issue with something, then I would gladly change it. Well, there is an issue. You stole assets and you didn't credit anyone. Newspaper clip. Yes, use that image as a base. Was generic enough design for an old USA type of newspaper. I edited it accordingly. It's also blurry, so the small print is ineligible, however. If there's any issues with using this image as a base, I can easily redo. Dude, did you just admit that you stole it without giving any credit? Security camera. Not from that site. It was a royalty-free PNG image I found. Can't recall the file path location, sorry.
Still, you should give credit where credit is due. It's just simple ethics.
The neon stripper sign is an actual neon sign. Photograph I used as a base was not copyrighted and free to use.
Still, you should give credit where credit is due. It's just simple ethics.
Broadly speaking, there was a lot of stuff I made from scratch, whilst others I commissioned use for, was given permission to use, or acquired royalty-free stock, Creative Commons materials to use as a base.
Yeah, but what if Thatcher Productions claims the image is a Creative Commons? You know, free for use.
Even still, you should give credit where credit is due. It's just simple ethics.
I know the credit section can do with updating, but it is so broad and unsure of best way to do this. I do have a summary in the readme text file attached to the game which I can expand on if needed. Dude, that's just fucking lazy. I haven't seen other games where they go into specific credits for individual assets. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean you've never ever seen somebody give specific credits to individual assets? What? Really? Explosions, visual effects, and free stock on YouTube or assets I've paid for from videocopilot.net /products/action2.
Still, you should give credit where credit is due. It's just simple ethics.
I know it's likely useless trying to talk sense with you and your team, as you clearly put a lot of time and effort into trying to target me personally and my game. Even saw a bit about making fun of my cheesy no-budget film Urban Lockdown for some reason. But the reviews and comments that you have screenshotted just prove that I want to be an active developer who wants to ensure that all who buy my little arcade indie game get an enjoyable experience from it. But your personal negativity towards criticism, whether it was someone having a joke or someone giving you feedback, you've been censoring people left, right and center, all so that people will buy your game without knowing the judgments of like-minded gamers. Whilst I do somewhat regret reaching out to you, giving you a copy of my game, and thinking you would enjoy it, I do not regret eventually hearing your opinion. Wait. What the fuck are you talking? I was the one that reached out to you first. And free game. If I knew I could get a free game, I would ask for... Give me my $10 back! In future, I'd suggest better communication with developers who reach out to you. What planet do you live on? I reached out to you! And hope that we can all grow from this experience. Regards, Andrew.
You should give credit where credit is due.
Whether it was someone having a joke or someone giving you feedback, you've been censoring people left, right, and center. All so that people will buy your game without knowing the judgments of like-minded gamers. Dude, did you just admit that you stole it without giving any credit?